د درې ورځو لپاره موږ او تاسې ډېر یو له معلوماتو ډک او له انرژي ډک خپل پروګرامونه درلوده. د ټولو لپاره یعنی موږ دغه بورډ د آیساک افغانستان د کومه برنامه مو نظر نیولې وه، د موږ توقع دومره نه وه چې ماشاءالله تاسې په خپل ګډونتوب باندې دا برنامه څونه رنګینه کړه. نو خدای دې وکړي چې په آینده پروګرامو کې هم تاسې وکولی شئ چې دغسې فعال ګډونتوب ولري. د تاسې راتګ د دې یو شي نمایندګي دا وکړه چې څونه تاسې غواړئ چې په دغې ټولنې کې دخیل اوسئ، څونه تاسې غواړئ چې د همدې ټولنې یو مهم جزو اوسئ، او د موږ مرام او مقصد هم عین شی و چې موږ وکولی شو چې ټولنې ته دغه مسیج یا دغه پیغام ورواستو چې دا د تاسې ټولنه ده او موږ غواړو چې د تاسو د خواهشاتو په اساس باندې خپل برنامه یا خپل پروګرامونه جوړ کړو، د هماغه په اساس باندې مخکې لاړ شو. بعد از 3 روز برنامه‌های مختلفی را که ما شما داشتیم، البته 3 مین سشن داشتیم که برنامه اصلی و اساسی IGFA بودک یا IGF افغانستان بودک. ما به می نتیجه رسیدیم که از این به بعد هم برنامه‌های خاص داشتیم، ورکشاپ‌های خاص داشتیم، ولی این گرد همایی را که این بار داشتیم اینجا ختمش نیست. درست از این به بعد همین تعقیب میشه، البته از طریق ایمیل، از طریق وبسایت رسمی ما که است، از طریق از او هم به تماس می باشیم و برای ازی ما پیج رسمی آیساک افغانستان هم داریم، از طریق فیسبوک هم که ما به تماس باشین. و یک چیز ما خواهش میکنم از تمام اعضای بورد آیساک افغانستان که کارتای بزنس کارتای خود با خود داشته باشن اینجا، تا که حداقل یک آدرس به تمام اشتراک کنندگان ما داده بتانیم که از طریق از او هر عضو بورد که شما به تماس شوین مسیجتان تا ما رسیده میتونه. درست؟ Finally, we are coming to the closing ceremony. For the past 3 days, we have been running various workshops. We had various speakers, local, international, and I would like to thank all those remote participants for their patience and for their dedication on the first day of on the day 0 of IGFA. We noticed like one of the remote participants was attending remotely IGFA while there was the time at his location was 2:30 a.m. That itself is how dedicated we are and how dedicated the community is for the entire society. I would like to call on our speakers for this closing ceremony. First, I would like to invite Mr. Rahman Liwal, President Liwal Limited, to talk about how collaboration through IGF Afghanistan can contribute to accelerating progress. That's the topic. Mr. Liwal, please, to the panel. Our next speaker, I think Mr. Marjan, he was here with us for 2 days, but today we are not having him. But still, we have one remote participant. Anja, are you with us?
Yes, I am. I hope you can hear me.
Yeah, loud and clear. Thank you very much. And I would like to call on Omar Mansoor Ansari, Vice Chair, ISOC Afghanistan, to come to the panel. He will deliver the final words of our event. Marilyn, do you want to join us in the panel? Please. Thank you. لیوال صاحب زه به مایک تاسو خدمت ته درکم او مهرباني وکړئ خپل وینا موږ ته راواړوئ. بله مهرباني وکړئ.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحیم. اورئ ټول مې اورئ ډیره مننه د انټرنیټي حکومتولۍ جرګې نه ما خو دا نوم هسې له ځان ورته جوړ کړ خدای دې خوښ شي چې دا موقع موږ او تاسو ټولو ته برابره کړه په ځانګړي ډول ما ته چې تاسو سره خپل نظریات شریکم دوی موضوع ما ته دا راکړې وه چې څنګه کېدای شي چې د انټرنیټ په مرسته همکاري د پرمختګ بنسټ شي همداسې دی انټرنیټ وختي خبرو کې ما وویل چې د ټولنو د پرمختګ لپاره ډېر اړین رول ولوباوه موږ او تاسو ټول د هغه نه هره ورځ ګټه پورته کوو د هغه وروسته ما په دې خبرو کې دا هم وویلې چې انټرنیټ اوس شیان هم یو د بل سره تړي نو د همکارۍ دپاره انټرنیټ تر ټولو ښه وسیله ده اوس دلته زه خو کشکې چې د پروګرام ټولو برخو کې وایي نو په ډېرو برخو به مې خبرې کړې وې خو وختي چې د اغلیو ښځو په اړه دوی خپل نظریات شریک کړل او سره ملګرو د لاندې تالار نه خپل نظریات شریک کړل یو شي ته زه اشاره کوم چې هغه ته ډېر کم خلک اشاره کوي ستونزه دا ده چې یوازې د ښځو په مخ خنډونه نه دي نرانو په مخ هم ډېر خنډونه دي ورسره اساسي ستونزه څه شی ده چې د دغو خنډونو د لرې کولو لپاره موږ همیشه د ماتولو د خنډونو د ماتولو کوشش کوو بلکې د هغو په لاره بدلولو کوشش نه کوو یعنې موږ هغه انګریزي کې ورته چې تابو وایو we are breaking the taboo but not reforming it slowly we can change it او د یو بله مسله چې ډېره مهمه ده د ښځو د کار کولو دپاره د دوی ته زما وړاندیز دا ده چې راځئ تاسو له دې نه وړاندې چې غواړئ په دې ټولنه کې پرمختګ وکړئ اول دلته د کار کولو کلتور باید خپل کړئ د کار کولو کلتور موږ او تاسو ټول نران ښځې حکومت ټولنې باید په دې ګټه کار وکړو چې څنګه کولی شو یو نورم او سټنډرډ د کار د چاپیریال دپاره برابر کړو چې هغه هم نرانو ته هم ښځو ته د منلو وړ وي او هم مور پلار ته او ټولنې ته د منلو وړ وي نو که موږ او تاسې مرسته کوو د همکارۍ سره هغه دا ده چې موږ به خنډونه ورو په ورو بدلوو که ماتولو کوشش کوئ بیا مثلا شخړې ته ځي او دې ته ځي چې یو لوری به ضرور پکې بایلونکی وي خبره چې د غټ د همکارۍ یا کولابریشن کوو په هغې کې موږ د انټرنیټ لپاره ځینې ستونزې دا اوس لرو چې زه غواړم اشاره وکړم ځکه چې تر ټولو ترلاسه یا اکسس مهم دی د انټرنیټ اکسس یا ترلاسه څنګه زیاتېدای شي آیا د هغه په مخ باندې دا زما په څو کلونو کې چې زه دلته یم خنډونه څه شی دي په هغه خنډونو باندې به اشارې وکړو تر ټولو ستر یو خنډ دلته له پیل نه د انټرنیټ د پرمختګ دپاره له هغه وخته چې طالبانو سره ما پې جګړې کولې بیا اوس هم د اترا سره موږ ډېر داسې ښې اړیکې نه لرو لکه دوی سره همیشه موږ په جنګ کې وو نو د انټرنیټ د جوازونو ترلاسه اوس هم اترا پکې ډېر زیات او د مخابراتو وزارت پکې ډېر زیات مشکلات لري هغه کسان چې غواړي په ډېرو لرو پرتو سیمو کې دوی وغواړي چې د انټرنیټ اسانتیاوې ورکړي هغه غریبان یا خو دلته ترلاسه نه لري او دوی هلته نه ورسېږي نو معنا هغه ټولنې چې هغه ورته ترلاسه نه لري انټرنیټ ته هغه هماسې پاتې دي دوی ته زما وړاندیز دا ده چې په دغې برخه کې لږ څه نرمښت راولي د لایسنسو د جوازو په فیسو کې هم کمښت راولي دا هم ډېره ضروري ده او یو خبره واضح ورته وایم که دوی دا فکر کوي چې د افغانستان خلکو نه دوی دې ته اړتیا لري چې باید پیسې واخلي دوی سخته ډېر کومکونه اخلي هغه کومکونه دوی ته بس دي که دوی واقعي وکاروي یعنې په دغه برخه کې چې نوې ده د افغانستان خلکو نه باید دوی سره همکاري وکړي نو دویمه خبره دلته د مونوپولي ده یا د انحصار ده موږ تاسو ولیدل چې د افغانستان خلکو د انټرنیټ په برخه کې ځینې کمپنۍ چې هغه ډېرې سترې دي هغه سره له دې چې د ټیلیکام سروسز ورکول هغوی د ډیټا سروسز هم شروع کړل نو هغه واړه شرکتونه یا تاسو غوندې خلک چې غواړئ چې کاروبار وکړئ د انټرنیټ په برخه کې تاسو نه هغوی موقع اخلي تاسو نشئ کولی هغه سره مقابله وکړئ نو زه په دې باندې باید موږ تاسو راتلونکي دا د انټرنیټي حکومتۍ جرګې کې کار وکړو چې څنګه کېدای شي چې اترا د مخابراتو وزارت او دغه کمپنۍ سرویسونه باید انحصاري شکل غوره نه کړي یعنې پوره لکه ټول سرویسونه یو څوک وانخلي یو څه وي چې هغه داسې خلکو ته چې هغه نوي راځي هغه پاتې شي دا پکې دویمه خبره وه درېیمه خبره د وړو داسې هغه انکوبیشن سنټر چې ورته وایي یا د چرګوړو ویستل ورته وایي څه ورته وایي نو روزنیز واړه مرکزونه هغه باید موږ ټول په ګډه کار وکړو بیا زه ټي ډي اف فنډ ته زه اشاره کوم چې دغه د ټي ډي اف فنډ باید د دغو کارونو لپاره وکارول شي او دوی باید داسې وړې پروژې تاسو ورته وړاندیز کوي چې دوی هغه فنډ کړي بل ورځ په انټرنیټ باندې ما ته چا رالیکلي وو چې دوی غواړي چې دا د انډرویډ سیسټم ټول پښتو دري ته واړوي ما ته لیکلي وو چې ما سره څه مرسته کولی شئ نو زما ذهن ته راغلی چې ټي ډي اف خو دا دومره کلونه بلا پیسې لري هغو ته مې ویلې چې دوی سره اړیکه ونیسئ نو نه پوهېږم چې نیولي وي که نه چې دوی پیسې ورته ورکړي نو دغه هغه ځینې خبرې وې چې ما تاسو سره وکړې چې موږ تاسو په ګډه دې ته ضرورت لرو چې تر څو د انټرنیټ حکومتولۍ یا د انټرنیټ پرمختګ د ټولو لپاره اسانه شي زما نورې خبرې ختمې دي او مننه کوم په پای کې ټولو د انټرنیټ د جرګې د برابرولو ورونو څخه ډېره مننه
مننه لیوال صاحب تاسو له وینا څخه په دې کې شک نشته چې ستونزې موږ تاسو لرو بخصوص اطراف ته ځو هر څونه چې لرې ځو هلته د انټرنیټ لاسرسی تر یو حده کار سوی په دې کې شک نشته خو نور هم باید کار وشي درست د اوله ورځ باندې چې موږ خپله غونډه رسمي شروع کړه یعنې دویمه ورځ وه د IGFA او اوله ورځ یې رسمي وه د اټرا د مشرتابه لخوا نه هم دغه یو مسج و ټولو ته واورول سو چې تر 2020 کاله پورې د اټرا منډیټ به دا یي چې 15 میلیونه افغان وګړي و انټرنیټ سره واصل کړي دا یو ډېر غټ ګام ده چې د حکومت لخوا نه اخیستل سوی او دا یې هم واضح ویل چې موږ ټولنو ته ضرورت لرو چې داسې ټولنې موږ سره یو ځای لاس یو کړي کار وکړو په ګډه سره تر څو چې وکولی سو چې رښتیا هم 50% د افغانستان کوم هغه نفوس چې ده یا وګړي چې دي هغه دوی ته موږ د انټرنیټ د لاسرسي په برخه کې وکولی سو کار وکړو نو انشاءالله الرحمن موږ به په خپل لاره کې روان یو بیا هم ډېر زیات مننه تاسو نه I would like to thank Mr. Liwal for his speech, and now Marilyn, if you would like to have a few words on this closing ceremony, and after you, then I'll give it to Omar. We do have Anja. Yeah, I'll get to Anja as well. Would you like to go now or to Anja?
I would prefer you invite Anja. She is bringing greetings and statements from both the MAG chair and also the head of the Secretariat. So
okay.
Can we go to her?
Yeah. Anja, can you hear us? Anja, can you hear us?
Can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Perfect. I can also hear you well and see you all there. Well, first of all, as Marilyn announced, I will pass some thoughts and sincere congratulations from the head of the IGF Secretariat and the chair of the IGF Multi-Stakeholder Advisory Group. They are very sorry that they can't do it by themselves, but you know that for the MAG chair that is based in the US, it's a very early hour and it clashes with her personal schedule, and Shangatai, the head of the IGF Secretariat, is currently in Finland on a mission, so therefore he couldn't address you personally. But I have to say that they have followed the program and they are, as all of us, very impressed. So if you would allow me, I will start with reading the notes from Ms. Lynn Senamore, which is the chair of the MAG. Honorable delegates, dear colleagues present on site and online. As chair of the United Nations Internet Governance Forum Multi-Stakeholder Advisory Group, the IGF MAG, I would like to congratulate you for organizing the first national IGF of Afghanistan. This is truly a historic moment. Thank you to the Internet sector of Afghanistan and the Internet Society for hosting this event. I sincerely regret I cannot attend in person, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to participate remotely. I have watched some of the sessions online and very much appreciate your streaming the conference, which is so important to maximizing participation and awareness. A special note of recognition is due to Omar Mansoor Ansari for such a great event and for all he has brought to his role as an IGF MAG member. Thank you also to Marilyn Cade. Though an outgoing MAG member, she continues to be very active and all her efforts are much appreciated. As Mr. Aziz Takwa said in the opening session, the Internet's importance has not always been sufficiently recognized, and this is also true of Internet governance. The Internet Governance Forum was established 12 years ago as an outcome of the UN World Summit on Information Society. The IGF was to be a forum for multi-stakeholder policy dialogue. Its purpose is to discuss public policy issues related to key elements of the Internet governance in order to foster the sustainability, robustness, security, stability, and development of the Internet. The IGF is set up to have a global impact. As the IGF is community-led and multi-stakeholderism is the essence of all its modalities, inputs from all nations, communities, and stakeholders are crucial for the full achievement of its mandate. It is thanks to your efforts here that the global IGF has direct input from the Afghanistan communities, and this will help the world understand your issues, learn from your good practices, and identify further opportunities for collaboration. These exchanges clearly enrich the global work of the IGF and in turn hopes to benefit your activities here, locally, nationally, and regionally. I would like to encourage all of you to participate actively in the IGF's intersessional processes, as well as in the IGF itself, whether in person or remotely. This year's IGF will be hosted by the Government of Switzerland on the Geneva premises of the United Nations from 18 to 21st December. Geneva is a major hub of international and intergovernmental organizations, and many are focused on different aspects of the Internet, giving the IGF a unique opportunity for its outcomes to be taken as an important input to these agencies. This year's IGF is particularly important. For many, the Internet has become an integral part of our daily life, yet sadly over 50% of the world is still not connected. And even when connected, the disparity in the quality of services and the types of access that exist among countries and regions still shows a significant divide. Cybersecurity and privacy are critical and increasing areas of concern, as well as issues of access, digital divide, and support to the Sustainable Development Agenda. The overarching theme for this year's IGF is Shape Your Digital Future, emphasizing both the IGF's participatory mechanisms and a forward-looking approach to Internet governance discussions. Equal and meaningful participation of all stakeholders, governments, civil society, private sector, and the technical community should guide the development of national and local community initiatives. It is the imperative that we increase participation of stakeholders from all countries and regions, and particularly from the developing world. The national and regional IGF initiatives are central to these efforts and are key collaborators. Once again, congratulations on such a successful and historic event. The global IGF community looks forward to the outcomes of this meeting and to benefiting from their further reflection in all the global IGF activities. The MAG of the IGF, Lynn Senamore. The chair of the IGF MAG, Lynn Senamore. Thank you. This will be the notes from the IGF MAG, and with your permission, I would move to passing the notes from the head of the IGF Secretariat, the Program and Technology Manager, Mr. Shengata Masango.
Yes, please.
Thank you. Honorable delegates, distinguished experts, colleagues present on-site and online, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the United Nations Secretariat of the Internet Governance Forum, kindly accept sincere congratulations for organizing the first National IGF of Afghanistan. For the past couple of months, the IGF Secretariat was fortunate to be in close communication with the organizing team of this respectful initiative. We have witnessed the incredible amount of hard work, time and energy that has been invested so that these meeting days can happen. The past 3 days, beginning with your Day Zero Internet Governance Academy and through your 2-day program of the IGF Afghanistan, clearly demonstrates the payoff of that hard work in a form of a comprehensive agenda and high-quality discussions. Dear colleagues, your work is very important for the respective communities of stakeholders of Afghanistan, as well as for the global IGF processes. It provides a direct, credible, and reliable input from your community to the wider IGF community. These inputs serve as an important piece of the global internet governance puzzle that needs to be put together for all of us to firstly understand the issues and based on that come up with effective solutions. Some of the stakeholders from your respective country are long-standing colleagues and contributors to the IGF. Thanks to them, I am positive many of you are aware of what is the global IGF. But fortunately, every meeting has its own group of first-time attending participants. Therefore, I will briefly remind on the global IGF's mission. The IGF is a multi-stakeholder forum for policy dialogue on issues pertaining to the Internet. It was established in 2006 by the World Summit on Information Society and convened by the United Nations Secretary General. The IGF aims to reflect the needs of the community through a bottom-up process. Its processes are done in an open, transparent and inclusive manner, with all stakeholders equally contributing to the overall work. The IGF functions because and for its stakeholder communities. The program is structured in a way to give plenty of opportunities for everyone to actively engage. Through its community intersessional work, all interested stakeholders are more than welcome to join any of the IGF's topical work formations, such as best practice forums, dynamic coalitions, and other projects. Since 2006, the IGF has successfully organized annual meetings where on average more than 2,000 stakeholders participated coming from the governments, intergovernmental organizations, private sector, civil society, technical community, and academics. Despite the rich program, one of the biggest challenges for the global IGF is developing the comprehensive agenda that will reflect the vast internet governance topical diversity that exists in countries and regions across the world. The over 80 NRIs and those still in formation are critical in overcoming this challenge and making sure that every community has its own space for reflecting issues of their concerns and relevancy at a national level or within sub-regional or regional IGF initiatives. This is why the IGF Secretariat gives its direct support to the NRIs through a dedicated NRIs focal point. And I am pleased that our focal point addressed your Day Zero session to further explain the role and activities of the NRIs. With the nations focusing on the United Nations 2030 Agenda for Achieving Sustainable Development Goals, the IGF, locally and globally, through its multi-stakeholder working platforms, continues to give a significant contribution, as many of the goals depend on robust ICTs and Internet policies. It is important to make the world aware of the learned lessons from this important forum. This is why I would like to invite you to take active participation and feed into the preparatory work for the 2017 annual IGF meeting that will be hosted by the Government of Switzerland in Geneva from 18th to 21st December. I also take this occasion to thank Omar, Mansoor, Ansari, who is a member of the IGF's multi-stakeholder advisory group, for an excellent work. It is the opportunity for all of us to contribute to the global internet governance discussions and focus on shaping our own digital future, which is the overarching theme of this year's IGF. With this, I am once again thanking you for organizing an excellent meeting and allowing us from this side of the internet to participate online. I wish you many more meetings like this to come. Thank you once again for inviting me. These will be the concluding remarks. I, as a focal point of the IGF Secretariat for the NRIs, would like to thank you, first of all, for wonderful 3 days, wonderful program, for supporting us from this side with great tools for online participation, and we are very much looking forward to the next year. Thank you.
Thank you, Anja. Anja delivered message, the closing remarks from the IGMAC chair and the IGF Secretariat. And I would, from behalf of the IGFA organizers and ISAC Afghanistan, I would like to thank Anja for her active participation and throughout the entire program. Thank you, Anja, once again. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Now I would like to give the floor to Marilyn Cade, please.
I want to thank all of you for inviting me to join you on the journey that you just started. And you're leaping into the deep end of the ocean of the world of internet governance. For some of us, like me, we started when it was just a pool. Today, it is important for all of us to be involved. There's a lot that I could say, but I'm going to leave you with the following two thoughts. When we say this is a bottom-up process, that means you're going to have to work. You're going to have to contribute to help to have the program that you want. And you've already heard from the organizers for this year of their very strong intention to make sure that there's lots of opportunity to do that. You have now joined a new highly distributed family. What we say in the world I come from is, see you online. So you should think about how you're going to be able to follow and participate more in areas of interest to you. Not all of you will want to do a deep dive on every topic, but there are ideas and issues and activities out there that may be of broad interest or more vertical interest. Think about yourself as a catalyst for change. Think about how you're going to bring 10 more people to the IGF Afghanistan next year, you individually. And finally, since you all know I like parables by now, let me leave you with an African parable. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go with others. So thanks for joining the IGF very broad family.
Thank you, Marilyn. Thank you, Marilyn. Throughout 3 days, we had multiple various sessions, speakers, and you are everywhere. And thanks for your support. You know, without you, I'm sure it wasn't like going to be more colorful, but you made it like very good for us. Thank you very much once again. Mr. Omar Ansari, I would like to give the last final wrapping up words. Please go ahead.
Thank you very much, Mr. Wafa, dear colleagues. I and my colleagues at the IGF Afghanistan organizing team in the Internet Society Afghanistan are pleased to have you
in the first Internet Governance Forum of Afghanistan, IGFA 2017 closing ceremony. I and my colleagues were delighted to have you throughout the IGFA 2017's 3 days program. IGFA 2017 was a 3 days long program of discussion, brainstorming, training, policy dialogue in action. The IGFA 2017 had 5 training sessions on day 0, the Internet Governance School. Topics included Internet Governance 101, Digital Economy in the Road Ahead, I-STAR organizations, Internet Policy Framework, getting involved with the leading Internet organizations. It had 3 main sessions, one on the Internet governance ecosystem, one on the Internet economy in the Sustainable Development Goals, one on tech women driving ICT and innovation. We had 12 workshops organized in parallel. Topics included social media and its impact in the impact on Afghanistan, Internet governance for youth, Internet of Things, IPv4, IDNs in the Afghan CCTLD, research and innovation, media and freedom of expression online, cybersecurity, participation at the leading Internet organizations, education and learning, trusted IDs in government, and IG Academy for kids. There were an opening ceremony and a closing ceremony, and we were joined by key organizations from government, civil society, private sector, and academia, technical communities throughout the IGF Afghanistan 2017 program. Ladies and gentlemen, we were able to engage 83 organizations, 13 international and 25 national organizations with us. We had 5 civil society organizations, 5 government organizations, 9 private sector companies, and 6 academia research institutions, and 5 technical communities engaged with us in the first IGF Afghanistan. Our partners included Ministry of Communications in IT, IGF Secretariat, Commercial Law Development Program, or CLDP, Facebook, ICANN Business Constituency, ICANN, Liwal, and mCade strategies. On local level, we had TechNation and IO Global, Multinet, and Netlinks providing with support throughout the IGF Afghanistan's different phases of organization. I'd like to thank them all and appreciate their strong support in contribution to our first ever IGF in the country. I'd like to thank the IGFA team for their tireless work. I'm sure now you are able to organize the global IGF. And I'd like to introduce you to Chengatai and Anja so they can take you in the global IGF's event management team. Remote moderation in live streaming brought additional participation to the IGFA 2017. The IGFA 2017 outcomes included learning, knowledge and experience sharing on internet governance issues and ecosystem, collaboration, identifying key IG issues for Afghanistan, the neighboring countries, and the rest of the world. Learning more about how to get involved in the international organizations. Ladies and gentlemen, this was a really difficult task. There were a number of individuals and organizations who have contributed so much of their time and energy to make IGF Afghanistan a success and make it possible for all of us to come together in a spirit of partnership and collaboration. I'd like to recognize the young people, volunteers who work with us days and nights to make this possible. And I'd like to invite them all to the stage so that we can take a one big shot together at this final moments of our IGF Afghanistan. Please come join me here.
Organizing committee, IGFA organizing committee, volunteers, please come for a photo shoot. Yes, that's official one. Yeah.